Hi everybody, today we are going to assemble the book nook. You can do any decoration you want on this. This is the one I chose to do. I do print my design onto a glossy photo sticker paper, and then I put it onto a cardstock. Oh, this is double-sided. A cardstock, so it kind of makes it a lot, more sturdy, kind of. You can use foam board or cardboard if you want to. We're going to use our cellophane and then a piece of tape, duct tape. This is vinyl. You can use whatever you want. You don't even have to use this step. You can skip it and seal the thing it's going to use to open and close. So we are going to set that aside and take all of our pieces and put them right here for now. We're going to flip this over and we are going to glue our cellophane. The hot glue works good for the thin cellophane I found, but the thicker stuff that I have right now, the hot glue does not work for it. So I've been using glue stick and I haven't had any issues. So you're just going to take your cellophane, push it down, make sure it's all smooth, and there's your design. Just set it aside. This away. Now to assemble this, we are going to start with the bottom piece and connect it to the back piece. And so with this one, I actually did the design reversed, so that way the ground would line up when you're looking into it. So you have kind of like a spot where you know it will go because it lines up. And you're just going to run your glue across the bottom. Take your piece and line it up. Keep sliding around a little. If you need, you can, once it's in place, you can go back and right through the corner, make sure it's all good. This one I did do a double side because you will be looking in and I wanted you to be able to see the whole library. So make sure that if you do a double side, you're putting the proper image on the inside. We're going to go ahead and do this one all the way down the side. You're going to make sure to line it up. Once it's locked into place, you're going to hold that into place right there and run a thin bead of glue to hold that. Once that side is done, we are going to come with the other side of the bookshelf. Make sure you have it's facing the right way, not upside down, and the back is lined up. We're going to do the same thing on this side and run some glue down the side. sure to line it up. Once you have it lined up, at least in one spot, if it's still not perfect, you can use that spot to go back over. As long as one spot's holding it into place, then you're good. Wait for that, and then come back into this corner and do the same thing and hold it into place. Once this is all set into place and how you want it and it's glued everywhere, I think I missed a spot here. You can flip it up and do your top pieces. This we're just gonna glue down like that. So we're gonna put the glue right here to start with. Make sure it's all lined up. Once you got it in place on that one, you can flip it over. Just come in with a bead and hold it in place until it sets. Now we're going to come over to the other side. Make sure your corner of the house, whichever way you want to do, or whatever your top piece is, lines up. We're going to put the glue on this side first. And then put it here. Hold it in place. Once it's in place, you can flip it again. And do, let's see, which one should we do first? Probably do the side one right here first. Make sure it lines up. Just hold it until it sets all in place. Come into this bottom corner. Make sure your house looks okay on the piece. I think I'm going to try and fold this piece down a little, like that. There we go. And then come into the bottom like you have been. Put a strip of glue there. pull it in place so you can go back and re-glue it if you didn't get all of it. So far, this is what your beautiful design will look like. If you wait for the glue to dry, it just comes right off. Okay, I'm gonna go back in because I did not use enough glue on this inside piece. But once it heats back up, you're gonna have to hold it because it will try to melt the other glue. So just kind of hold it in place. Okay, so now we have our box finished-ish. And now we're going to come back in with the piece we set aside. And we're gonna make sure that it lines up. Okay. So then we're gonna take this piece of duct tape or tape or whatever you decide to use, vinyl, and you're gonna come and put it on the side. But you don't want to see it on the other side, so line it up like that. I cut it too long right here, so I'm going to go ahead and go in on the edges. I'm going to fold this piece back and hold it in place until I like the exact spot for my door. Once I find the spot that I like for it, I'm going to make sure it lines up right. Once it does, just push your tape down. Duct tape, vinyl, whatever you're using. And there you have your house, or your book nook. And you can create it however you want to. You can change anything you want about it. Make a piece bigger, make a piece smaller. Design it how you want. And if you do, show us some pictures. Thanks for joining us. Have a great day. And thank you for watching.